When you talk about the Philadelphia Republican machine, you have to realize that it's actually, you're talking about William S. Vere. William S. Vere and his two brothers controlled Philadelphia Republican politics from about the turn of the century up until Vere's death in 1934. The Philadelphia Republican machine always understood itself to be working class. If you look at who's leading the party, you had the Blue Bloods who were kind of in the Union League, but even William S. Vere came up as a garbage removal worker. I mean, he was a guy who took garbage out on his back. He was not considered fit to be a member of the Union League. So he's one example that kind of, he saw himself as very much like Lincoln, kind of the rail splitter who came up through his own work. And even more specifically, if you look at ward leaders from the late 1800s all the way into the 20th century, a lot of these guys are actually union members themselves. They're in the building trades. William McCoach, who ran the 30th Ward, was a plumber. All through the 1890s into the 30s. A lot of these guys, some of them are Teamsters, and so they're not exactly what you'd expect when you think about kind of the robber baron Republican Party. It's a little bit different. Austin Meehan was the next person after Vere who was in any way able to consolidate his power. He was able to hold on to City Hall, but the only way that he did that was essentially being flexible and actually embracing democratic political visions. So in some ways, he was kind of leaning toward Roosevelt. He, in fact, supports Jack Kelly in 1935 when he runs for mayor as a Democrat.